Introduction to Resume Writing. In today's competitive job market, having a well-crafted resume is essential for making a strong first impression. A resume serves as a marketing tool, providing a snapshot of your qualifications, skills, and experiences to potential employers. It is often the first point of contact between you and a hiring manager, making it crucial to present yourself in the best possible light. A resume's primary purpose is to showcase your abilities and experiences in a clear, concise, and compelling manner. It should effectively communicate why you are the ideal candidate for a position. However, the resume is not just a list of your past jobs. It is a strategic document designed to highlight your most relevant achievements and skills. Why a resume is important. Employers receive countless applications for each job opening, and a well-crafted resume can help you stand out from the crowd. It serves as a summary of your professional journey, helping hiring managers quickly assess whether you have the skills and experience they are seeking. A resume also provides a structured format that allows you to present your qualifications in a way that is easy to scan and understand. Key components of a resume. Understanding the key components of a resume is crucial for crafting a document that effectively showcases your qualifications. A typical resume includes the following sections. Contact information. This section should include your full name, phone number, email address, and optionally, your LinkedIn profile or professional website. It is important to provide accurate and up-to-date contact details to ensure potential employers can reach you. Objective or summary. This section provides a brief overview of your career goals and what you bring to the table. An objective statement is more traditional and focuses on what you hope to achieve in your career. A summary statement, on the other hand, highlights your key qualifications and achievements, offering a snapshot of what you can contribute to an employer. Education. List your educational background, including degrees, certifications, and relevant coursework. For those just starting out, including academic achievements and relevant projects can be valuable. If you have significant work experience, your education section can be brief, focusing on the most relevant aspects. Experience. This is often the most substantial section of a resume. It details your work history, including job titles, company names, locations, and dates of employment. Under each job, you should provide bullet points that describe your responsibilities and accomplishments. It is essential to highlight achievements and skills that are relevant to the position you are applying for. Skills. This section should include a list of skills that are pertinent to the job you are seeking. These can be both hard skills, technical abilities, and soft skills, interpersonal qualities. Be specific and consider including skills that match the job description to make your resume more tailored. What employers look for. When reviewing resumes, employers typically seek a few key elements. Relevance. Does the resume reflect the skills and experiences needed for the job? Clarity. Is the information presented in a clear and organized manner? Impact. Does the resume highlight achievements and contributions that demonstrate your value? Professionalism. Is the resume free of errors and formatted in a professional way? In summary, a resume is a crucial tool in the job application process. It provides a concise overview of your qualifications and helps you make a strong impression on potential employers. By understanding the key components and what employers look for, you can create a resume that effectively showcases your strengths and sets you apart from other candidates. Understanding resume formats. Choosing the right resume format is crucial for presenting your qualifications effectively. Different formats can highlight various aspects of your professional background, and selecting the one that best suits your experience and career goals will help you stand out to employers. There are 3 main types of resume formats: chronological, functional, and combination. Each has its advantages and is suited to different types of job seekers. 1. Chronological resume format. The chronological resume format is the most traditional and widely used. It focuses on listing your work experience in reverse chronological order, starting with your most recent position and working backward. This format emphasizes your work history, making it ideal for candidates with a solid employment record and a clear career progression. Advantages: clear career progression. This format highlights your career growth and stability by showcasing your work history in a logical sequence. Easy to follow. Employers can easily track your career trajectory and understand your job roles and responsibilities over time. Emphasizes experience. Ideal for those with extensive experience in their field, as it allows you to showcase relevant roles and achievements. Disadvantages: employment gaps. If you have gaps in your employment history or frequent job changes, this format can draw attention to these issues. Less focus on skills. It may not emphasize your skills and accomplishments as strongly as other formats. When to use: when you have a consistent work history in the same field. When you want to highlight career progression and growth. When you're applying for jobs where specific experience is crucial. 2. Functional resume format. The functional resume format, also known as a skills-based resume, focuses on your skills and abilities rather than your chronological work history. It organizes your resume around key skills or accomplishments, with a brief work history section at the end. This format is ideal for candidates with diverse experiences or those transitioning to a new career field. Advantages: skills emphasis. Highlights your skills and achievements, making it ideal for those with relevant skills but less direct experience. Minimizes gaps. Helps to downplay gaps in employment or career changes by focusing on skills rather than specific job roles. Flexibility. Allows you to tailor the resume to highlight the skills most relevant to the job you're applying for. Disadvantages: less emphasis on work history. Employers may have concerns about your employment history or question your experience if it is not detailed. Less conventional. Some employers may prefer traditional formats and might find functional resumes less familiar. When to use: when you're changing careers or industries. When you have gaps in your employment history. When you want to emphasize specific skills or accomplishments over job titles. 3. Combination resume format. The combination resume format blends elements of both the chronological and functional formats. It allows you to highlight your skills and achievements at the beginning, followed by a chronological work history section. This format offers the best of both worlds, showcasing your relevant skills while also providing a clear employment history. Advantages: balanced approach. Combines the strengths of both chronological and functional formats, making it versatile for various job seekers. Highlights skills and experience. Provides space to emphasize key skills while also presenting a clear career timeline. Customizable. Can be tailored to different job applications, focusing on relevant skills and experiences. Disadvantages: complexity. Can be more complex to create and may require careful formatting to ensure clarity. Length. May become lengthy if not carefully managed, especially if you have extensive experience and multiple skills to highlight. When to use: when you have a mix of relevant skills and a solid work history. When you want to highlight both skills and career progression. When applying for positions that value a combination of skills and experience. Conclusion: choosing the right resume format is essential for effectively presenting your qualifications and making a strong impression on potential employers. Each format has its advantages and is suited to different types of job seekers. By understanding the characteristics of each format, you can select the one that best showcases your strengths and aligns with your career goals. Whether you opt for a chronological, functional, or combination format, your resume should clearly communicate your value and demonstrate why you are the ideal candidate for the position. Crafting a strong objective/summary statement. An objective or summary statement is a crucial part of your resume, providing a brief overview of your career goals and key qualifications. This section sets the tone for the rest of your resume and helps potential employers quickly understand your professional background and aspirations. Crafting an effective objective or summary statement involves clarity, focus, and relevance. Objective statement. An objective statement is a concise declaration of your career goals and what you aim to achieve in your next position. It is often used by candidates who are just starting their careers, changing fields, or seeking specific roles. While it may seem straightforward, a well-written objective can set you apart by demonstrating your enthusiasm and fit for the role. How to write an effective objective statement. Be specific. Clearly state the position you are seeking and what you hope to achieve. Avoid generic statements that do not convey your unique qualifications or goals. For example, instead of saying, seeking a challenging position, you could write, seeking a marketing coordinator role where I can utilize my skills in digital marketing and content creation to drive brand growth. Highlight relevant skills and goals. Emphasize the skills and experiences that are most relevant to the job you are applying for. Tailor your objective to reflect the specific requirements of the position. For instance, if you are applying for a project management role, you might include, to leverage my project management skills and experience in leading cross-functional teams to deliver successful projects on time and within budget. Keep it concise. Your objective statement should be brief, typically 1 to 2 sentences. It should provide a snapshot of your career goals without overwhelming the reader with too much detail. Summary statement. A summary statement, also known as a professional summary or profile, provides a broader overview of your qualifications and achievements. It is a more modern approach and is particularly useful for candidates with a significant amount of experience or those looking to highlight key accomplishments. How to write an effective summary statement. Focus on key qualifications. Summarize your most important qualifications, skills, and achievements. This might include your years of experience, specific skills, and notable accomplishments. For example, results-driven marketing professional with over 5 years of experience in digital marketing and brand management. Proven track record of increasing online engagement by 40% and driving revenue growth through targeted campaigns. Showcase achievements. Highlight specific accomplishments that demonstrate your value. Quantify results whenever possible to provide tangible evidence of your impact. For instance, accomplished sales manager with a history of exceeding targets by 25% and leading a team that achieved a 30% increase in annual revenue. Tailor to the job. Customize your summary statement for each job application to ensure it aligns with the job description. Use keywords and phrases from the job posting to make your summary more relevant to the position. Be professional. Write in a professional tone and avoid using jargon or overly complex language. The summary statement should be clear and easy to read, providing a compelling snapshot of your career. Examples of objective and summary statements. Objective statement example. Motivated entry-level software developer seeking to contribute to a dynamic technology team at XYZ company. Eager to apply my proficiency in Python and JavaScript to develop innovative solutions and support software development projects. Summary statement example. Seasoned human resources manager with over 8 years of experience in talent acquisition, employee relations, and performance management. Expertise in designing and implementing HR strategies that enhance organizational efficiency and employee satisfaction. Proven ability to lead HR initiatives that reduce turnover by 15% and improved team productivity. Conclusion. An effective objective or summary statement serves as a powerful introduction to your resume, setting the stage for the rest of your qualifications. By crafting a clear, specific, and tailored statement, you can capture the attention of potential employers and provide a compelling overview of your career goals and key achievements. Whether you choose to use an objective or a summary statement, ensure it aligns with your professional aspirations and highlights your most relevant qualifications. Highlighting relevant experiences. When creating a resume, particularly for your first job or when changing careers, effectively highlighting your relevant experiences is crucial. Your goal is to demonstrate to potential employers that you possess the skills and qualifications needed for the position. For those just starting out or transitioning to a new field, Emphasizing experiences beyond traditional employment, such as volunteer work, extracurricular activities, and part-time jobs, can be particularly valuable. 1. Identifying relevant experiences. When you're new to the job market or shifting careers, you might not have a long history of employment in your desired field. However, you can still showcase relevant experiences that highlight your skills and competencies. Here's how. Volunteer work. Volunteering provides opportunities to develop and demonstrate skills that are transferable to paid positions. For example, if you volunteered to organize events for a nonprofit, you could highlight project management, leadership, and organizational skills. Include your role, the organization, and key achievements, such as coordinated a fundraising event that raised $10,000, managing a team of 10 volunteers, and overseeing all logistics. Extracurricular activities. Participation in school clubs, sports teams, or other activities can reveal important skills and qualities. For instance, being a leader in a student organization can demonstrate leadership, teamwork, and communication skills. Describe your role, responsibilities, and any significant accomplishments, such as served as president of the debate club, leading the team to regional championships, and enhancing public speaking and analytical skills. Part-time jobs. Part-time jobs, even if not directly related to your target career, can showcase work ethic, responsibility, and customer service skills. For example, a retail job can demonstrate your ability to manage inventory, handle transactions, and interact with customers effectively. Include specific tasks and achievements, such as managed daily cash register operations and provided excellent customer service, contributing to a 15% increase in sales during peak seasons. 2. Demonstrating transferable skills. Transferable skills are those that can be applied across various jobs and industries. These skills are particularly important for those starting out or transitioning careers, as they highlight your ability to adapt and succeed in new roles. Common transferable skills include communication. Effective communication is crucial in almost every job. Highlight experiences where you successfully communicated ideas, led discussions, or facilitated teamwork. For example, developed and delivered presentations to senior management, improving project approval rates by 20%. Problem solving. Employers value candidates who can identify and address challenges. Showcase instances where you used problem-solving skills to overcome obstacles or improve processes. For example, resolved customer complaints by implementing a new feedback system, reducing response time by 30%. Time management. Demonstrating your ability to manage time effectively can be important in various roles. Include examples where you balanced multiple tasks or met tight deadlines. For example, juggled part-time work and academic responsibilities, consistently meeting deadlines and achieving a GPA of 3.8. 3. Highlighting accomplishments. When describing your experiences, focus on accomplishments rather than just listing duties. Achievements provide concrete evidence of your abilities and impact. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your descriptions. Situation. Describe the context or challenge you faced. Task. Explain the specific task or responsibility you had. Action. Detail the actions you took to address the task. Result. Highlight the outcomes or results of your actions. For example, situation. The organization faced a decline in membership. Task. My role was to develop strategies to increase engagement. Action. I organized a membership drive and implemented a social media campaign. Result. Membership increased by 25% over 6 months. 4. Tailoring your experiences to the job. To make your resume stand out, tailor your experiences to the job you are applying for. Review the job description and identify the key skills and qualifications required. Match your experiences to these requirements by emphasizing relevant skills and achievements. For example, if the job requires strong organizational skills, highlight your experience organizing events or managing projects. If teamwork is essential, emphasize collaborative projects or group activities where you contributed effectively. Conclusion: highlighting relevant experiences on your resume is essential for demonstrating your qualifications, especially when you're new to the job market or changing careers. By showcasing volunteer work, extracurricular activities, part-time jobs, and transferable skills, you can present yourself as a strong candidate. Focus on accomplishments and tailor your experiences to the job you're applying for to make a compelling case to potential employers. Writing effective bullet points. Bullet points are a critical component of your resume, particularly in the experience section. They provide a concise and organized way to present your responsibilities and achievements, making it easier for employers to quickly scan and assess your qualifications. Writing effective bullet points involves clarity, specificity, and impact, ensuring that each point communicates your value and contributions effectively. 1. Structure of bullet points. An effective bullet point typically follows a structure that includes an action verb, a task or responsibility, and a quantifiable result. This structure helps to clearly convey what you did, how you did it, and the impact of your actions. Action verb. Start with a strong action verb that describes what you did. Action verbs convey energy and decisiveness, making your accomplishments stand out. Examples include managed, developed, implemented, led, and improved. Task or responsibility. Briefly describe the specific task or responsibility you handled. This part should be clear and focused, providing context for your action verb. Quantifiable result. Whenever possible, include a result or achievement that quantifies the impact of your actions. This might involve percentages, dollar amounts, time saved, or other measurable outcomes. Quantifiable results provide concrete evidence of your contributions and effectiveness. Example structure. Action verb plus task/responsibility plus quantifiable result. 2. Crafting strong bullet points. To create impactful bullet points, follow these guidelines. Be specific and concise. Avoid vague descriptions and provide specific details about your role and achievements. Keep bullet points concise, ideally 1 to 2 lines, focusing on the most important aspects of your contributions. Example: developed and executed a social media strategy that increased brand engagement by 40% over 6 months. Use action verbs. Start each bullet point with a strong action verb to convey your role clearly. Action verbs make your contributions more dynamic and engaging. Example: designed and implemented a new inventory management system that reduced stock discrepancies by 20%. Highlight achievements. Emphasize accomplishments rather than just listing duties. Focus on what you achieved in each role, demonstrating how you added value to the organization. Example: led a cross-functional team to complete a major project 2 weeks ahead of schedule, saving the company $15,000 in labor costs. Quantify results. Whenever possible, quantify your achievements to provide concrete evidence of your impact. Numbers and percentages make your contributions more tangible and impressive. Example: increase sales revenue by 25% through the development and execution of a targeted marketing campaign. 3. Common mistakes to avoid. When writing bullet points, be mindful of common mistakes that can undermine the effectiveness of your resume. Overloading with jargon. Avoid excessive jargon or technical terms that may not be familiar to all readers. Use clear and straightforward language to ensure your achievements are easily understood. Being vague, general statements without specific details or results can make your resume less impactful. Provide concrete examples and measurable outcomes to highlight your contributions. Repetition. Avoid repeating similar bullet points or responsibilities across different roles. Ensure each bullet point provides unique insights into your skills and achievements. Lengthy descriptions. Keep bullet points concise and focused. Lengthy descriptions can overwhelm readers and detract from the key points you want to convey. 4. Tailoring bullet points to the job. To make your resume more effective, tailor your bullet points to match the job description and requirements. Review the job posting to identify key skills and qualifications, and emphasize experiences that align with these needs. Use keywords. Incorporate keywords from the job description into your bullet points. This can help ensure that your resume aligns with the job requirements and passes through applicant tracking systems, ATS. Highlight relevant skills. Focus on bullet points that demonstrate the skills and achievements most relevant to the position. This customization can make your resume more appealing to potential employers. Example of tailoring. If the job requires strong leadership skills, highlight experiences where you led teams or projects and achieved significant results. Conclusion. Writing effective bullet points is essential for creating a resume that clearly communicates your responsibilities and achievements. By using a structured approach with strong action verbs, specific tasks, and quantifiable results, you can create impactful bullet points that showcase your value. Avoid common mistakes. Tailor your bullet points to the job, and ensure each point contributes to a compelling and persuasive resume. Tailoring your resume for different job applications. Tailoring your resume for each job application is a vital strategy to increase your chances of landing an interview. By customizing your resume, you demonstrate to potential employers that you are a well-suited candidate for the specific position they are looking to fill. Here's a step-by-step guide to effectively tailoring your resume. 1. Analyze the job description. Start by thoroughly analyzing the job description to understand what the employer is seeking. Identify the key components of the role, including skills and qualifications. Note the specific skills, qualifications, and experiences required. These could be technical skills, soft skills, certifications, or educational requirements. Keywords and phrases. Pay attention to keywords and phrases that are repeated or emphasized in the job description. These are often indicators of what the employer values most. Core responsibilities. Understand the main responsibilities and duties of the position. This will help you align your past experiences with what the employer needs. 2. Customize your objective or summary statement. Your objective or summary statement should be tailored to reflect the specific job you're applying for. This section is your opportunity to make a strong first impression by clearly stating how your background aligns with the role. Incorporate keywords. Use relevant keywords from the job description to demonstrate that your skills and experiences match what the employer is looking for. Align with job requirements. Tailor your statement to reflect the particular requirements and responsibilities of the position. Highlight how your background and career goals align with the job. 3. Emphasize relevant skills and experiences. Adjust the experience section of your resume to emphasize the skills and experiences that are most relevant to the job. Highlight key achievements. Focus on achievements that relate directly to the job you're applying for. If the job requires project management skills, highlight experiences where you successfully managed projects. Showcase pertinent skills. Ensure that your most relevant skills are prominently featured. For example, if the role emphasizes customer service, highlight your experience in roles where you provided excellent customer service. Modify job descriptions. Revise the descriptions of your previous roles to emphasize the aspects that align with the job you're applying for. Use the language and terms from the job description where appropriate. 4. Optimize for applicant tracking systems, ATS. Many employers use ATS to screen resumes before they reach human recruiters. To ensure your resume gets past these systems, use relevant keywords. Incorporate keywords and phrases from the job description throughout your resume. This increases the likelihood that your resume will be flagged as a match by the ATS. Match job titles. Align your job titles with those used in the job description if they accurately reflect your experience. This can help your resume get noticed by the ATS. Follow formatting guidelines. Use a clean, straightforward format with standard headings and bullet points. Avoid complex formatting elements like graphics or tables that might confuse the ATS. 5. Adjust other sections. While the experience section is crucial, other parts of your resume should also be tailored. Education. Highlight relevant coursework, certifications, or degrees that are pertinent to the job. If the job requires specific educational qualifications, make sure these are clearly presented. Skills section. Customize the skills section to reflect the competencies that are most relevant to the position. If the job emphasizes teamwork and collaboration, be sure to highlight these skills. Cover letter. Although not part of the resume, your cover letter should also be tailored to the job. Use it to further align your qualifications with the job and demonstrate your enthusiasm. 6. Proofread and finalize. Before submitting your tailored resume, thoroughly proofread it to ensure accuracy and consistency. Verify that all adjustments accurately reflect your qualifications and that the resume aligns with the job description. Check for spelling and grammatical errors and ensure that your resume is formatted neatly and professionally. Conclusion. Tailoring your resume for each job application is essential for showcasing how your qualifications align with the specific needs of the position. By analyzing the job description, customizing your objective or summary statement, emphasizing relevant skills and experiences, optimizing for ATS, and reviewing all sections, you can create a resume that effectively demonstrates your fit for the role. Tailoring your resume not only increases your chances of passing through automated screening systems, but also shows employers that you are genuinely interested in the position and have taken the time to present yourself as a strong candidate. Crafting a professional cover letter. A cover letter is a crucial complement to your resume, offering a chance to expand on your qualifications and demonstrate enthusiasm for the role. A well-crafted cover letter can set you apart from other candidates and make a strong impression. Here's how to write an effective cover letter. 1. Structure your cover letter. Your cover letter should be organized into clear sections, making it easy for the reader to follow. Header. Begin with your contact information at the top, followed by the date and the employer's contact information. If you're submitting electronically, you can use a simpler format without the header. Salutation. Address the cover letter to a specific person if possible. Use Dear Hiring Manager's name or Dear Hiring Team if you cannot find a specific name. Avoid generic greetings like to whom it may concern. Introduction. Start with a strong opening paragraph that introduces yourself, specifies the position you're applying for, and briefly mentions how you learned about the job opportunity. Body. In 1 or 2 paragraphs, explain why you're a great fit for the role. Highlight your relevant experiences and skills, using specific examples to demonstrate your achievements and how they align with the job requirements. Closing. End with a closing paragraph that expresses your enthusiasm for the position and invites the employer to contact you for an interview. Thank them for considering your application. Signature. Close with a professional sign-off, such as sincerely, followed by your typed name. If you're sending a hard copy, leave space for a handwritten signature. 2. Tailor the content. Just as with your resume, it's important to tailor your cover letter for each job application. Match your skills to the job requirements. Align your qualifications and experiences with the job description. Highlight specific skills and achievements that are most relevant to the position. Research the company. Show that you've researched the company by mentioning something specific about it that excites you or aligns with your values. This demonstrates genuine interest and enthusiasm. 3. Use a professional tone. Maintain a professional tone throughout your cover letter. Avoid casual language or slang. Be respectful and articulate, conveying your message clearly and concisely. 4. Keep it concise. Aim to keep your cover letter to 1 page. Focus on key points and avoid unnecessary details. A concise, well-organized cover letter is more likely to capture and retain the reader's attention. 5. Proofread carefully. Before submitting your cover letter, thoroughly proofread it for spelling and grammatical errors. A polished cover letter reflects your attention to detail and professionalism. Consider having a friend or colleague review it as well for additional feedback. 6. Follow application instructions. Ensure you follow any specific instructions provided in the job listing for submitting your cover letter. This may include formatting guidelines or submission methods. Conclusion: crafting a professional cover letter is an essential part of your job application. By structuring your cover letter effectively, tailoring it to the job, maintaining a professional tone, and proofreading carefully, you create a compelling document that enhances your resume and demonstrates your suitability for the role. A well-written cover letter not only provides a deeper insight into your qualifications, but also shows your enthusiasm and commitment, making a strong case for why you are the ideal candidate for the position. Formatting your resume for maximum impact. Formatting your resume effectively is crucial for making a positive impression on potential employers. A well-formatted resume ensures that your qualifications are presented clearly and professionally, making it easier for recruiters to quickly assess your suitability for the position. Here's how to format your resume for maximum impact. 1. Choose the right format. There are several resume formats to choose from, and the best one depends on your career stage and the job you're applying for. The three main formats are: chronological format. This format lists your work experience in reverse chronological order, starting with your most recent job. It is ideal for individuals with a strong work history in a specific field. It highlights career progression and stability. Functional format. This format focuses on skills and qualifications rather than work history. It is suitable for those with gaps in employment, changing careers, or those with diverse experiences. It emphasizes competencies and achievements. Combination format. This format combines elements of both chronological and functional formats. It highlights relevant skills and achievements while also providing a chronological work history. It is useful for individuals with significant skills and relevant work experience. 2. Use professional fonts and layout. Choose a clean, professional font that is easy to read. Common choices include Arial, Calibri, and Times New Roman. Use a font size between 10 and 12 points for the body text and slightly larger, 14 to 16 points, for section headings. Avoid using decorative or complex fonts, as they can detract from readability. Font style. Stick to one or two fonts throughout your resume to maintain consistency. Use bold or italic text to emphasize key points, but avoid overusing these styles. Margins and spacing. Use standard margins, usually 1 inch on all sides, to ensure that your resume is well framed on the page. Use ample white space to avoid a cluttered appearance. Line spacing should be set to 1.15 or 1.5 for readability. 3. Organize content with clear headings. Use clear and consistent headings to organize your resume sections. Common headings include: contact information, include your name, phone number, email address, and LinkedIn profile if applicable. Place this section at the top of your resume. Objective or summary. Write a brief statement that highlights your career goals and key qualifications relevant to the job. This section is optional but can be useful for making a strong first impression. Experience. List your work experience in reverse chronological order, including the job title, company name, location, and dates of employment. Use bullet points to describe your responsibilities and achievements. Education. Include your educational background, listing degrees, institutions, and graduation dates. If you have relevant certifications or training, include them in this section or create a separate section. Skills. Highlight key skills that are relevant to the job you're applying for. Use bullet points to list technical and soft skills, such as proficiency in software, languages, or project management. Additional sections. Depending on your background, you may include additional sections such as awards, publications, volunteer experience, or professional affiliations. 4. Use bullet points and action verbs. Bullet points make your resume easier to scan and highlight key achievements. Start each bullet point with a strong action verb to convey your responsibilities and accomplishments effectively. Avoid using lengthy paragraphs. Action verbs. Use dynamic verbs like managed, developed, led, implemented, and achieved to describe your experiences. This approach makes your contributions more impactful. 5. Include relevant keywords. Incorporate keywords from the job description to align your resume with the position. This not only helps with passing through applicant tracking systems, ATS, but also ensures that your resume speaks directly to the job requirements. Keywords and phrases. Identify and use specific terms related to the job's required skills and qualifications. This can include industry-specific jargon or technical skills. 6. Proofread and finalize. Before submitting your resume, carefully proofread it for errors in spelling, grammar, and formatting. A polished resume reflects your attention to detail and professionalism. Consider having a friend or colleague review it for additional feedback. Consistency. Ensure that formatting is consistent throughout the document. Check for uniformity in font sizes, bullet points, and spacing. Conclusion. Formatting your resume effectively is crucial for presenting your qualifications in a clear and professional manner. By choosing the right format, using professional fonts and layout, organizing content with clear headings, and incorporating relevant keywords, you can create a resume that makes a strong impact. Attention to detail in formatting not only enhances readability, but also reflects your professionalism and commitment to presenting your best self to potential employers. Common resume mistakes to avoid. Creating an effective resume requires careful attention to detail and awareness of common pitfalls that can undermine your chances of landing an interview. Avoiding these common resume mistakes can help ensure that your resume stands out in a positive way. Here's a guide to some of the most frequent resume errors and how to avoid them. 1. Typos and grammatical errors. One of the most critical mistakes is failing to proofread your resume thoroughly. Typos, grammatical errors, and inconsistencies can create a negative impression, suggesting a lack of attention to detail or professionalism. Solution. Carefully proofread your resume multiple times and consider using spell check tools. It's also beneficial to have a trusted friend or colleague review your resume for any errors you might have missed. 2. Overloading with jargon. Using excessive industry jargon or technical terms can make your resume difficult to understand, especially for hiring managers who may not be familiar with specialized terminology. Solution. Use clear and straightforward language. While it's important to include relevant keywords, ensure that your resume is accessible to a broader audience, including those who may not have a deep understanding of industry-specific jargon. 3. Inconsistent formatting. Inconsistent formatting can make your resume appear unprofessional and difficult to read. This includes variations in font styles, sizes, bullet points, and spacing. Solution. Maintain consistent formatting throughout your resume. Use the same font style and size for similar sections, and ensure that headings, bullet points, and spacing are uniform. This consistency enhances readability and presents a polished image. 4. Including irrelevant information. Adding information that is not directly related to the job you're applying for can clutter your resume and distract from your key qualifications. Solution. Focus on including information that is relevant to the position. Tailor your resume to highlight experiences and skills that align with the job description. Avoid listing unrelated hobbies or outdated experiences that do not add value. 5. Using a generic objective statement. A generic or vague objective statement can fail to capture the employer's attention or demonstrate your genuine interest in the specific role. Solution. Customize your objective or summary statement for each job application. Clearly state how your skills and experiences align with the role you're applying for and express your enthusiasm for the position. 6. Listing job duties instead of achievements. Simply listing job duties without highlighting your accomplishments can make your resume less impactful. Employers are more interested in what you achieved in your previous roles rather than just the tasks you performed. Solution: use bullet points to describe specific achievements and contributions in your past roles. Quantify your results whenever possible, e.g., increased sales by 20% or reduced processing time by 30%, to demonstrate your effectiveness and impact. 7. Omitting key sections. Failing to include important sections, such as a skills section, relevant certifications, or professional affiliations, can leave out valuable information that might set you apart from other candidates. Solution: ensure that your resume includes all relevant sections, such as contact information, objective or summary, experience, education, and skills. Add additional sections if applicable, such as certifications, volunteer work, or professional memberships. 8. Using an unprofessional email address. An unprofessional or outdated email address can create a poor first impression. Employers may view it as a sign of carelessness or lack of attention to detail. Solution: use a professional email address that includes your name or initials. Avoid using nicknames or outdated email providers. A simple format like firstname.lastname@gmail.com is often the best choice. 9. Providing too much personal information. Including excessive personal information, such as your age, marital status, or a photo, is unnecessary and can even lead to discrimination concerns. Solution: focus on professional information relevant to the job. Avoid including personal details that do not pertain to your qualifications or experience. Stick to information that is directly related to your career and the job you are applying for. 10. Using an inappropriate length. A resume that is too short might not provide enough detail about your qualifications, while one that is too long can overwhelm the reader. Solution: aim for a resume length that effectively showcases your qualifications without unnecessary detail. Typically, a resume should be 1 to 2 pages, depending on your level of experience. Ensure that every section provides valuable information and contributes to your overall candidacy. Conclusion: avoiding common resume mistakes is essential for creating a document that effectively represents your qualifications and makes a positive impression on potential employers. By focusing on accuracy, clarity, relevance, and professionalism, you can create a resume that stands out and enhances your chances of securing an interview. Paying attention to these details and avoiding common pitfalls will help ensure that your resume effectively showcases your strengths and positions you as a strong candidate for the job. Leveraging your resume in job interviews. Your resume is a critical tool in your job search, but its role doesn't end with the application process. During job interviews, your resume can serve as a valuable reference point, helping you articulate your experiences and qualifications more effectively. Here's how to leverage your resume to make the most of your job interviews. 1. Use your resume as a discussion guide. Your resume is a roadmap of your career journey, and it can help guide the conversation during the interview. Refer to specific sections of your resume to illustrate your points and provide context for your answers. Prepare to discuss key experiences. Identify the most significant experiences and achievements on your resume and be ready to elaborate on them. For instance, if your resume highlights a successful project you led, be prepared to discuss the project's goals, your role, and the outcomes in detail. Match your responses to resume details. When asked about your previous roles, refer to the relevant bullet points on your resume. This helps you stay focused and ensures that you cover important aspects of your experience. 2. Highlight achievements and skills. Your resume should include key achievements and skills that are relevant to the job you're applying for. During the interview, use these highlights to demonstrate your fit for the position. Showcase achievements. Emphasize your accomplishments and how they relate to the job. For example, if your resume mentions that you increased sales by 20%, be ready to explain the strategies you used and how this achievement benefited your previous employer. Discuss relevant skills. Talk about the skills listed on your resume and how you have applied them in your past roles. This helps the interviewer understand how your skills align with the job requirements. 3. Be prepared to explain your career path. Your resume provides a snapshot of your career trajectory, and interviewers may ask about transitions between roles or industries. Explain career changes. If you've changed careers or industries, be prepared to discuss the reasons behind these moves and how your past experiences are relevant to the new role. Focus on the transferable skills and knowledge that make you a strong candidate. Discuss gaps in employment. If there are gaps in your employment history, be ready to explain them. Highlight any productive activities you engaged in during these periods, such as additional training, freelance work, or volunteer experiences. 4. Use your resume to answer behavioral questions. Behavioral interview questions often require you to provide examples of how you handled specific situations in the past. Your resume can serve as a reference for these examples. Prepare examples. Use the experiences listed on your resume to prepare for behavioral questions. For instance, if asked about a time you faced a challenging situation, refer to a relevant experience from your resume and explain how you addressed it. Follow the STAR method. Structure your responses using the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to provide clear and concise answers. This method helps you articulate your experiences effectively and demonstrates your problem-solving abilities. 5. Address resume gaps or anomalies. If your resume includes any gaps or anomalies, be prepared to address them candidly during the interview. Be honest and transparent. Provide honest explanations for any gaps or unusual career moves. Focus on what you learned during these periods and how you've continued to develop professionally. Reframe negatives positively. Turn potential negatives into positives by highlighting the skills or experiences gained during these times. For example, if you took time off to pursue further education, emphasize how this has enhanced your qualifications for the current role. 6. Update your resume based on interview feedback. After each interview, take note of any feedback or questions that arose related to your resume. Use this information to refine and improve your resume for future opportunities. Incorporate feedback. If interviewers consistently ask about certain aspects of your resume, consider updating it to provide clearer or more detailed information. This helps ensure that your resume accurately reflects your strengths and experiences. Adjust for different roles. Tailor your resume based on the feedback received and the specific requirements of the roles you're applying for. This customization can make your resume more effective in future interviews. Conclusion. Leveraging your resume effectively during job interviews involves using it as a tool to guide the conversation, highlight your achievements, and address any questions or concerns. By being prepared to discuss the details of your resume, explaining your career path, and using it to answer behavioral questions, you can make a strong impression and demonstrate your suitability for the role. Additionally, updating your resume based on interview feedback ensures that it remains a powerful asset in your job search, helping you present yourself as a well-qualified and compelling candidate.